Good evening. It is CryptoFit UK back for another one of my unfiltered thoughts about the whole node process and the bits I was wrong on, which is fine. It's okay to be wrong in the DeFi and Web3 world. Absolutely is. So first of all, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm using it for my own records, really. Don't have a bath with a toaster on because that's silly. Always do your own research. Electricity and water just doesn't mix. So I have no idea who Brian Legend really is, but if he can raise 5.3 million in 23.5 seconds, that is some pretty special marketing. That is really pretty special marketing. Just sit there for a second and think, who on earth can raise 5.3 million in 23 seconds? You're kind of looking at the likes of Jeff Bezos. I know that he earns, I think it's like $1 million an hour or something like that. I'm not too sure. Actually, I'll look that up later on. But you're talking about like the super extreme wealthy that were able to rise. He could have sold those nodes 4, 5, 6 times over easily. He could have, probably even sold them 10 times over with the amount of marketing that's gone on with those nodes. For those of you who are lucky enough to actually get one of those nodes, fantastic. Well done. For those that you don't and really bitching about it, tough. You either got to be one of the OGs or you got to be one really. It came down to luck. Even big YouTubers couldn't get on it up, and we know pretty much the same amount of data as what you do. So there you go. It is just a potluck situation. But think about it. $5.3 million in 23 seconds. So that's all of the full nodes and all of the light nodes gone and sold. Really think about that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to go through the system. 5.3 million. And what is our average trades a day at the moment? About 700k. Buys and sells, transactions about 2,000 odd transactions a day. You can check on Dexscreener. You've got to understand the marketing genius that is Safuu and the Safuu X brand. Okay, before we go any further, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I said $12 by node sacrifice. I was well shy of that. Again, these are my thoughts and my opinions. I felt that there would be a lot more buying in. Obviously, we're still having some huge sell pressure, bear market. Bitcoin's under 20 again, 20k. It still hasn't kind of released the grip, but that won't be the case potentially in January when everything should be back up and working. So for those, I didn't get a node either, by the way. I didn't get a node, but that was because I couldn't afford it. Inflation in the UK has just gone absolutely through the goddamn roof. The last few weeks I've been trying to earn some extra money, failed in doing that, to contribute to my Safuu account. Unfortunately, I had to sell a majority of my bag to cover bills in the UK. We're struggling here in the UK for the lower income houses. I've never had a big bag of Safuu before, and I did get up to the 70s before I had to sell some, which is entirely disappointing. But yeah, am I still Safuu strong on all of this? Hell yeah, right? Because I know that Brian has always got a plan with one thing and another, whether he's announced it or not. He's a marketing genius. The guy is a marketing genius. The team are all geniuses. Okay, and yes, they chomp through the money, but they have to chomp through the money every single month to actually pay for the blockchain. 1.2 million outstanding on the blockchain. Fine. Whoever's got a full node, or whoever is lucky enough to actually have a full node, brilliant. I mean, the amount of earnings you can earn a day, pretty much unfiltered at that point. I mean, once the blockchain has got some good steam behind it, and why wouldn't it have a good steam behind it? You know, the blockchain, I think, is insane. The hyperverse and decentrology, it's like a dream come true. It's like what Safuu have done. I've taken all the shit ideas and then moved them aside and then said, right, we're going to take the bit from this project, bit, and this is going to be the best project. And then everybody's been like, no, it won't work. But it was 6 months. Don't know why people are still hating on it. Unfortunately, I did watch the clown's videos. A couple of them, and he was talking about bait and switch. I think he needs educating on what bait and switch actually is first before he talks anything about crypto. He's completely uneducated, and I actually laughed through quite a lot of its videos. And don't get too fooled by him. He, from a talking perspective, he wants to engage everybody. He wants to draw everybody in. It's just pointless. So don't fall for anything like that. And brilliant. If you've got a node or a light node, fantastic. Anybody who's got one of those is going to be laughing in a few months' time when that starts kicking off. November the 20th is when the rebases starts, and then obviously you'll be earning some potential. You should be earning some SafeWorks coin by the 20th of January next year. So it's all coming together. And Dubai is coming up. That's going to put a lot of money our way. I can easily see some $3 or $5 million dollar transactions going through. Sacrifice, I think we can convert quite a lot of BNB users and Ethereum users, etc. So it's definitely still a great time to get in. Even more so now when the price is like $3.15. It's an entirely undervalued stock. And DeFi article. So, I mean, I will still be buying it, in small functions, but I'll still be buying it every single time that I can, even if it's just 5, 6, 7, or 8 at a time, because that's how good this token is so far, and it'll even be better when the coin comes out. Now, I wanted to kind of update everybody about my thoughts and predictions about where we could be towards the sacrifice date. Now, we've only got literally 7 weeks before the sacrifice date. I believe that we can still hit, mid-40s by that time, because the volume says that it could. I believe that it could. It's just my thoughts and opinions. On this. I still think that it could hit quite a hefty tie of $40. Now, some people might think that that's a little bit too much, but I still believe that it's going to start ramping up, specifically because of the crypto events that we're going for in Dubai and the level of publicity. All of the YouTubers, all of the influencers right now, they don't get paid for any of this. We don't. We'll be lucky if we get a shout out, from Brian or one of the team, Safuu News retweeting us and things like that. So we literally get nothing. We just do it because we love the project, and it's not even about competitions, to be honest. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to launch a video for the last couple of weeks because through one thing or another, I've been busy. So keep strong, keep buying, keep earning on it, and keep rebasing. That's as simple as that. Sacrifice everything that you can on the 20th of October, and then we'll have a fire pit of 91.5%. And I think that is still the best thing to do. And then, even then, I'm still going to be buying some more Safuu in between times. If you didn't get a node and you really wanted one, I still don't think that this is the last time that we can buy a node. I think this blockchain is going to get big, and it's going to get very big in time, maybe 6 to 12 months we'll see what the actual potential of the blockchain is. We had a report on Bloomberg saying that the governments now can't stop cryptocurrency because it would create far too much of an uproar. We've got investment bankers going from normal fiat banking strategies, and they've come straight across to crypto. Three big investment bankers from JP Morgan has gone from what they did in the day, and then they've just jumped ship to crypto. And that was recently as well, and that's still big news. So I still say that get involved. It's now a really affordable stock item to have. I bought in at $103. My first purchase of Safuu was $2.84. I had $284 worth of Safuu. We went up to 300 quid, and then literally pretty much overnight I had 600 quid's worth of Safuu. I kept on rebasing, got up to about 10, had to sell a little bit for profit taking, and the price just kept on, gradually coming down, but the rebasis meant that it kept on, my bag was ever increasing. So, keep on buying, get to the sacrifice day, let's have a massive fire pit. That will then increase the price immediately from $9 to I don't know where. I predicted that it could be low 40s in fairly quick order, about a 414% increase from when it actually comes up online. So I still think we could hit 40 very, very quickly. But given the fact of how quickly Safuu token actually came up, it could be a hell of a lot more than that. You just don't know. It's a case of nobody's going to know where the stock will go. But I think this is absolutely fantastic to get into it. Just imagine, and I want really people to think about it, is if you had, say, 5 tokens and this protocol equaled the level of what Bitcoin did. If you had 5 tokens and that rebase stuff, and it became a $10,000 token, right? 8 months worth of rebasing, that's stupidly insane. That's going to be, 10, 20, 40, 80. And then you had a token that was worth 10,000. That would be absolutely incredible. And then you'll have the people like Daniel Prado that's earning 2 Safuu an hour at the moment. That would be absolutely insane. So well done to everybody who got the nodes. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I will be punching out some more videos as they come up, but to be honest, it's just a case of keep on holding and let the bad news fall away, and let's keep on going on with the good news. This is Chris, Crypto Fit UK. I hope you have an amazing day, and let's look forward to the profits in the future. Take it all easy. Bye.